Welcome to People's Kids from Home. Remember to like and subscribe. My name is Christina, and this is story time. Today, we will be reading Have You Filled a Bucket Today? Written by Carol McCloud and illustrated by David Messing. Let's read together. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. This is a smiley bucket with some stars and hearts shooting into it. Very cute. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. This happy-looking family each has their own buckets, and it looks like they're all sharing hearts and stars and colors. Even the dog has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Oh my goodness, there's a girl on a pogo stick and a boy riding his bike, and everyone's carrying their buckets. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. Oh wow, that's lovely. I didn't know that's what the bucket was going to be. You can see these kids have their buckets with them while they're skateboarding. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. This girl has a very full bucket and it's glowing, and the glow is all over her face, and she just looks so happy and radiant. And then this poor boy on the right, his bucket's empty, and both he and his bucket look sad. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, and even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. Aw, here these two kids are filling each other's buckets by sharing an umbrella. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. Aw, here a little girl's giving an elderly woman some flowers, and both their buckets are being filled from this act of kindness. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Oh, okay, here it looks like these girls are being mean to the girl on the right, and apparently this is bucket dipping because they've got some ladles there, and they're taking away her happiness. Oh, that is just too rude. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You will dip into your own bucket too. This boy is being such a bully and is pushing this poor other boy with his lunch in the hallway. And you can see he's stealing some happiness from the boy's bucket, but the bully is not gaining any happiness because he's being mean. And if anything, it's emptying his bucket. So it's all around bad. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. Clearly, bullying makes both parties feel sad and empty, and that's why you shouldn't do it. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. These two kids are being kind to each other, and so they're both happy and both sharing and filling each other's buckets. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Aw, this boy seems to be mid-soccer game telling his mom how much he loves her. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. Aw, this son and father are embracing and just spinning around with full buckets of love. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. Oh, wow. Oh, I loved that story. It was very informative and uplifting and just giving us great ways to go about our day every day. I know now, over breakfast each morning, I'll think how I can fill others' buckets that day. Thank you for reading with me today. I can't wait to see you next time.